Hello, hello, hello. I forgot to, so you couldn't see the hello down there, the thing on. Anyway, today we're going to talk about something that I've talked about this many times, but I'm going to bring it up again because more guys are coming and more guys are asking these questions. What should I do? So we're going to talk about this today. I have my little man right behind me here. He's not making any noise right now, but he loves making noise when I start videos. So we'll see. Little Omer. Today I want to talk about loaning money or giving money. From time to time, you'll find that you'll have someone that may ask you for money here when you come here. I mean, it's no different than it would be anywhere else, I guess, because, there are times when someone needs that $20 or $40 and just wait until the next check comes, and that's okay. It's understandable. But here is a little different. They'll ask you to borrow it, and borrow means to not pay back. But it's okay, $20 not going to break me, $40 not going to break me. But what I want to talk about is guys that are getting bombarded. Build me a house. Build me, let's buy this land. Let's buy this. Let's buy that. The guys tell me, I worked hard 40 years for this money. And I'm coming here, and the first things first, let's get married, and let's go buy land. Well, Ruth and I waited 2 years before we made any kind of commitments at all because I wasn't sure I even want to live in this area. I really want to live on a beach, but I'm glad I didn't move to a beach area for me personally because of the storms. But I lived on a beach for years in the U.S. So, in thinking, you're going to have them ask you to build a house, to help them financially. Things are going to happen out of the ordinary that you should help them. Because, everybody has a problem with a tooth sometimes. Everybody has a problem, just don't have the money to do something. That's fine. That's understandable. I mean, you would do the same for your family in the U.S. Why don't you do the same for your family here? If you want to give them 5,000 peso, you should be able to give them 5,000 peso. But not as a bank, not where they come back every day or two to ask for that money. I'm lucky. I don't have a family that does that. A lot of families don't have what I have. I'm very lucky. Everybody that's in my family are self-sustaining. They have a farm, they have business, they own something that they readily can get 1,000 peso or 5,000 peso if they need it in emergency situations. Or if times, and there's been a time too where I actually honestly needed a couple bucks myself because Western Union at the time when I first came here would not release my money that I already sent. I had to get them on the phone. It's $1,000, but still, it was just a nightmare. It was, so we went and borrowed from her sister. Hey, can we borrow, 10,000 peso until this money comes in? And she had it, she gave it. And then there was another time. But that's family. That's what family does. But as far as family coming around and asking for money, like, hey, I need to borrow 5,000. Can I borrow 5,000? Can I borrow 2,000? Can I borrow 3,000? And then they're back in a month and a half or a month later. Can I borrow 2,000? Can I borrow 2,000? You'll have that happen. A lot of times they will go through Ruth to ask me. Ruth just flat out tells them, Daddy Tom doesn't have it, or we're on budget, which we are. There's no lies. And there's no lies if I have it or if I don't have it. It's something that, here lives Omer. It's like something that you don't really realize. You don't realize that it does matter. It does matter to you if it's a constant thing. It will wear on you, get on your nerves after a while. In other words, you will hate seeing that person coming around. You would hate see that person even coming on your property. And you don't want that. You don't want that at all. But it's best to clear that up when you first get married. Tell your wife, okay, this is what I have. This is what I can give. This is it. There's no one more, and I can't do no more than this. So you'll have to make your own decision on what I can and cannot do. I think a lot of times what happens is people, think, okay, well, it's 50 pesos to the dollar, and 1,000, 2,000 pesos is not going to break anybody. But they don't realize that goes really quick. After 2, 3, 4 years, you're going to find yourself like, wow, I went through, $40,000 or whatever, if they're building a house or whatever. You're going to realize it goes by really quick. Even me spending the money here, it just goes by quick. I don't care whatever amount of money you get a month, it just goes by. There's a lot of guys that came here with no money, and I mean literally not $1. I mean, they come here with their pension. They come here. There's a guy that has a channel now. He came here broke. I wouldn't do that. That's like asking for trouble. Luckily, he's in good shape financially now because of YouTube. But man, I wouldn't come here with no money. It's like that's inviting disaster to happen. It's like going out in a raft in the middle of the ocean. I mean, what in the world? Here, I'm gonna go on a boat and then drop the boat in the middle of the ocean and say, okay, here you go. I wouldn't do that. But realistically, take the time, have your chat with your lady, and ask her. Say, okay, I know people are going to ask from time to time for money. I am here to help as much as I can, but I'm not here all the time that I can help all the time, because this is our money, and what we give away is your money also. So, and I'm really lucky in having a wonderful, great family that is self-sustaining and they take care of themselves. But I want to get this to the guys out there today. They're asking, I'm getting emails and comments. What do you do if your family constantly asks for money? Set them straight. If you want to give it, give it. If you don't want to give it, but remember, once you give it, don't expect it back. It's just the way it is. They don't understand what that is. They're giving culture. They worry about today. They don't worry about tomorrow. Today is something important. Party. Spend $200, $300, $400 on the party. Tomorrow they won't worry about it. They're going to get the loans for today to take care of a party for themselves and the kids. Tomorrow, a different story. Hello, Mrs. Young.
He's waiting.
He's waiting for me. Yeah, I know. He's waiting. So I wanted to talk about this. Omar's waiting for me. I don't know why. I'm not doing anything. We're not going anywhere. Mama just went to the store. She's got her mask on. You're home now, honey. You can take your mask off. I know. Okay. God bless everybody. Thank you so much for always watching our videos. And thank you so much for always being on our channel. We really appreciate it. Say hi. Bye, Ruth. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Say bye, Omer.